Hello. So, as she said, my name is Fatima, Musa. I am an archaeologist and a small businessman. I hope you guys are still doing amazing. Yay! I want us to play a very simple game. Kindly take a small piece of paper and write anything, any feature you see on me right now. When you think of me right now, anything you see, what you observe. It can be a word, it can be a phrase, anything. So, in the process of that, I think I should continue. My topic or assigned topic to talk about is inherent limitations. Inherent limitations. Limitations that automatically are with us from birth, based on the community or society we are from. I am from Abo, a chaotic community in Kumasi, I would say. I don't know, how many of you have heard of it? How many of you have heard of Abo? Oh, that's a good number. What can you say about Abo? It's a busy place. Okay, who else? Okay. Clear, what do you have to say about something?
Okay, so my classmates, one of my classmates is from that community, and she tells us a lot about the youth over there and how some are rowdy and
Rowdy? Yeah, so it's somewhat like Nima here in Accra. It's a slum, as some people call it, but I call it home. That's where I grew up, and I love it still. Yeah, despite the chaos and everything attached to it. So, inherent limitations. Growing up from there, in the slum, one of the automatic limitation is finance. Yeah, we don't have a lot of rich people there. So, yeah. Growing up, I thought my family was comfortable, maybe about 6 to 10, because yeah, I went to an average school, an Islamic school, which was okay, a basic school. Until I had to go to senior high. I left the Islamic school and I had to go to an Adventist school. It was a very sharp cultural change for me. I had to stop wearing my veil. I had to go to school without earrings. It was very different. I couldn't pray. Sometimes during break times we sneak out and then go and pray. But it was very odd. I'll go and pray and then I'll come back with my veil to class because that's what I'm used to. I'll come back and my colleagues will be looking at me weird. What's wrong with this girl? And I'll be looking at them with the same face. What are you looking at? And then, yeah, probably someone will prompt me and say, oh, you still have your veil and I'll take it off. Yeah, those are some of the things. And back to finance. Entering senior high was when I realized, no, we didn't have money. We didn't have maybe enough as I thought, because my dad had to bring some money, my mom had to bring some, and I realized we were sort of contemplating, like, this is not enough. Who should add some more? Back and forth. It was difficult, but eventually they had to bring it together to take me through. I was a day student. I had to help my mom run her shop. So after school, I'll come back run the shop till like 10 p.m. That's when I'll go and sleep. The following morning, I'll prepare the shop, go and get her bread and things because she sold tea and provisions, and make sure the place is all set up before I go to school. So that was basically my routine in SHS. I'll prepare her shop, I'll go to school, come back to the shop, close it every day, Monday to Friday. That's what I did. And on Saturday, sometimes Arabic school. Yeah. It's almost the same for most of the people I grew up with. Most had the same challenges. Yeah. So with regards to finance, I had to learn from a tender age that you need money. Money stops nonsense, as said by Ms. Petra. I held my mom seriously. My dad was supporting, but it wasn't enough. There were a lot of us. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. There were 9 of us. So I had to give it my all to be able to support my 10 sisters and the home in general. So after finance, another limitation I would say I saw in the community was the religion and culture. There's sort of a structure in the society where you are expected to be like this at a certain age. So, back to me again. Right after SHS, I was 18, which is a common age for marriage in our community. My sister got married at 18. Yeah, so after SHS, it was my time to get married too. But I didn't want to get married. I wanted to go to school. Back in JHS, my colleagues would tell me that, oh, you are Gao, you are Songhai. I don't know. How many of you know of the Songhai Empire? The Songhai tribe. So my dad is Songhai from Mali, and my mom is Sisal. But with our communities, we are mostly aligned with our paternal side. So I'm mostly considered Songhai. So people will say, oh, what are you learning for? What are you in school for? Just relax. You're going to get married after JHS. So stop. Don't stress yourself. And it was confusing. It was getting to me. Why am I doing this? Why am I struggling? Actually, I was one of the best students in my school. I was very good at mathematics. So I was kind of a favorite to most of the teachers. But I didn't see the point. I couldn't see the future. Because, yeah, I'm going to get married, be someone's wife, and be in the house. So what's the point? So I just dragged them, BCP. I did average. Average is the word for today, right? Yeah. And I got to SHS. So I was supposed to get married after I successfully found a husband for me. Yeah, that's how it works. And family started. My mom together with my aunties, they were happy. I mean, celebrations make those people happy. I don't know why. Like, they like marriages, they like naming ceremonies. Everything that comes with celebration, it makes them happy. So, I didn't want to get married, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to turn to. Legally, I'm 18, and it's not a child marriage, so nobody was seeing it as anything bad. I'm matured, I can get married, but I didn't. So I concocted a plan in my head, because I didn't tell anybody. I told my parents that, I'm going to visit my sister, who is in my casino. So they were like, oh, okay, it's probably in preparation towards a marriage. She wants to go and consult her sister on things. And I packed my stuff. I went to my casino all right. I was there for about a week. And then I set off from my casino. When I set off from there, I called my friend from SHS and told her that I'm coming to you.
It's not easy to know.
I called her. She was in Incaria then, somewhere in Kumasi. I took the Kumasi bus ride from Kumasi. I said, bye-bye, go and get married. And when I went to Kumasi, I looked for a bus going to Incaria, sat in it, went to Incaria straight, turned off my phone. No contact with anyone. Nobody knew where I was, apart from my friend who took me in. So, lastly, I was scared. I was confused. I didn't know what I was doing. I just didn't want to get married. But beyond that, I didn't know anything else. I didn't have a plan beyond that. So I was just there. And my friend's mother was very accommodating. She said, if you don't want to get married and if you want to go to school, I'll help you. I don't have the means, but I think your decision is a good one and I'll help you. So she took me in and was very happy with me. She fed me, gave me a good place to sleep and everything. So I was just there. But in my mind, I kept thinking, what's happening because it was the week of the marriage. And everybody was at home wondering, where's Fatima? Where is Fatima? Because she's not in my casino, she's not in Kumasi, where is she? My phone was off for about 3 days. It was off for about 3 days, and I decided to send it home eventually because I kept wondering what's going on. I didn't want to make any contact, I didn't want to know where I was. To be forced into a marriage I don't want. When I called a friend to find out what was going on. He told me that your dad has been hospitalized. Wow. That his blood pressure is up. Well, my dad is quite, let's say, emotional, or very attached to us. So it's really affected him. He didn't know, he was scared. I could have been kidnapped, anything could have happened. So they were scared. When I heard that, I started shivering. What if my dad dies and then it will be my fault? What if that happens? All you have done is showing my shoes. I started to go home. it was the Saturday to the wedding. The Sunday is the wedding day. So on that Saturday, I decided to go. I packed my stuff and I went home. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I went home, and when I got home that Saturday, my dad was lying there. He was not very well, but that wasn't their problem. No one really cared. They just wanted to convince me to get married because they didn't want shame onto the family. But I said, no, I'm here. My dad has seen me, it will get better, but I'm not getting married. I don't want to be married. So to cut the story short, I stood my ground. My mother was angry with me for months. It was really bad. It was really bad. We had a tough relationship. And that emotional turmoil was very difficult. I come from a family that's very loving. We are very nice towards each other. So when that happens, it breaks you. It was a very difficult moment for me in my life. But I had to go through it. It's very important because that's my statement. That's what I said. I want to go to school. And I chose that. I applied to the University of Ghana. I got admission. I came. And that was the beginning of my journey. That's how I started archaeology, political science with philosophy. I had the combination of those three courses. And then I loved archaeology. And here I am today. I am an archaeologist. Okay, thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you. Let's give her a round of applause as she takes her seat. Okay. But quickly, 2 questions for Fatima. 2 questions. Yes.
So I see everyone. How did you get there?
Okay. Yes, I am married. Actually, 13 December was 1 year since I married. Yeah, so it was surprising because my family kept asking, where I'm from, if you don't get married around 18, 19, 20, you're old. Yeah. So at 27, when I decided now I'm ready, I want to get married. Now I want to get married. They were like, oh God, thank you, finally. Finally she's going.
Yes, the last question for Fatima. Let me take the first.
I was trying to ask, when she got back and she decided to apply, was it your father that sponsored it?
Actually, I was working between the time I completed SHS and the time I got admission. I was business-minded since DHS. After my sister got married, things were hard. Things were hard because we didn't have much. I had some susu somewhere. I went for all my money, came and bought stuff and put them in my mother's shop so we could start running the business again. Because we can't just sit and be eating the peanuts left. So we started the business again. That's kind of how I started being business-minded. So after SHS, I looked for a job at Vodafone. I was a freelancer, that's how we call it. I gathered some money from there. After that, I was a teacher at one primary school where I kept gathering my coins. So by the time I got to the University of Ghana admission, I had gathered enough money. Yeah.
Just one last question. Just one last one. You don't want to use the microphone, okay? Okay, let's do the two questions quickly. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please ask your question.
I want to know how you handled, let's say, emotional blackmail from your mom. Because see the mothers, when they tell you to get married or something, you are not agreeing to it. They start recounting how they took care of you.
So how she handled the emotional blackmail? Wait one. Quickly, your question, then we wrap up.
Were you supported during that time? Because I had a classmate who went through that same story. Now she has been to school. She went into organizations to help her, but it didn't work.
So how did you support yourself?
Okay, so first on the emotional blackmail, trust me, it's not easy. You see, the pressure from aunties and those people, they will make your mother feel like she's irresponsible, she's not treating you well, and that kills them. Where I'm from, mothers take pride in being able to hold their home, get their daughters married between 18 to 20. They feel some sense of achievement in that. So if that happens, you cause some distress for her. And it wasn't easy. Every day there's something. Every day she would say something. I lost so much weight. I looked very sickly. It was hard. Eventually I had to move back to my sister. And then I went to the university. After a couple of semesters, I went back home. So the relationship wasn't so good, but it's so much better now because I've been able to achieve so much. I have done a lot, not to brag, but I've traveled several times. I bought my own car. I'm doing so well. So my mom is proud of me. When she visits relatives, she'll be like, oh, Fatty is in France, Fatty is in Norway, Fatty this, Fatty that. Because she's proud now. Yeah. So if you're facing something of this sort, prove them wrong. Tell them that your path is the best. Do all you can to make it work for you. It did for me, so you also can.
Thank you so much. I think we should deserve a round of applause. Please, louder, 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 louder. My Johnsons, I'm not feeling you in the building this afternoon. My Johnsons, what is happening? Did you hear the part where she says her mother brags about her? That she's in France. Oh, Fatima is in France. She's in Norway. Give it up for her once again. What? Yeah, she deserves it. Give it up for her.